Zoran is a feeder. He likes gore. He likes to watch people eating.
What the fuck
not gore.
are you talking about?
Vor, not gore.
Wait,
sorry.
no, you can't just say vor. Like, what do you think vor is? Hold on.
Isn't vor like when people eat a lot? And
No,
then
vor is when people get eaten.
Oh, what?
Vor is pornography where people are consumed.
Yeah, you're talking about mukbang stuff. That's like that's a different category.
Feeders are people who just like to watch or force someone to consume a lot of food.
Right.
That's also a fetish.
I'm getting a lot of stuff mixed up here, I guess.
I dated someone whose previous partner was a feeder, and she was like, I really couldn't do it. Like, I really respect other people's fucking.
We have a running joke on our show about Goku and how much he can eat. We find the prospect of Goku inflation extremely intriguing from an erotic perspective.
And erotic,
is that
yeah.
Has that been explored? Have you looked into that? If that's a popular on like Rule 30, like on AO3?
It's pretty popular.
I assume. I just hope, Lolo, that you haven't told other people like Zoran that he was into vor, or if he liked vor or something like that.
I probably
just
did.
hope.
I don't know. I don't know. I was so fried. I could have said anything to him. I mean, I said, I'm an eater, Zoran. I'm an eater. I kept saying that to him. And he was just like laughing. But he also like bullied me. He was like, if this is the most fire, he took us to this biryani place. And he was like, if this is the most fire biryani you've ever had, you have to get biryani tattooed on your body. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What are you saying?
This guy's crazy.
Like, he's like putting me like, oh, I either have to insult the old like uncle that owns this place or get a tattoo on my body. Fucking great in front of all these people.
I don't live in New York anymore. I live in New Jersey, but he just lost my vote. I'm not gonna
Shit, one down.
Wait, I want to do a live. I'm doing a live. I'm logging into my 401k right now.
That's a good idea.
I haven't looked. This is 401k live react. You ready?
Yeah. Let's tell us. How are you doing? How's your retirement fund looking? Tell us. How's your future?
Let's see. I mean, it was already not looking so good. Hold on, wait.
I'll do the same thing.
I don't really have. Oh, he's gone. He killed himself.
The reaction was suicide.
How's yours looking, Josh? Can you give a figure? Can you give a percentage?
Okay, well, here's
a ballpark.
Here's what's kind of interesting, right? I'm still up 10%, or no, I'm up 6% over where I was a year ago.
Okay, that's that ByteDance right there.
So that's still something, you know?
Yeah. Not horrible. It could be worse.
I no longer have a job that has a 401k because I'm self-employed, so I can't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, Lolo, what do you? He hung himself.
Oh my god, he's dead.
He killed. It's that bad. Oh,
wait, hold on. Let's see. I didn't click it. I didn't click. Wait. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck happened. Okay, wait. Here we go. I have to text. I love this. Oh yeah, getting my text code so I can log into my 401k. Live 401k react, guys.
That'll be a good YouTube. If anyone wants that, that's free YouTube content.
That's good
Just
content.
bring your like grandma in.
Oh my god!
Room.
Here we go.
Vanguard Admiral shares sucked me off.
Oh my god! Wait, how? What? Oh my god! Wait, I'm doing the percentage change right now.
Can you give a ballpark? Can you give like a percent? What's the percent?
Hold on. I'm bad at math.
Look, just give us the raw numbers. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We can be your finance team.
12%.
Pog, dude.
And the main tariffs haven't even gone into effect yet. The market's not even at the lowest, probably. I think we'll talk about that. But yeah, we're just beginning.
We're just starting.
We're just getting started.
But it's okay,
folks.
guys. A note from Vanguard about market volatility in my 401k.
What do they say?
Let's see.
Everything's
This is
actually
all
okay.
it says, and I'm not kidding. This is all it says. Market volatility is part of investing. Staying the course with your investing can reduce your chances of negative returns. That's it. That's all it says.
Well, I mean, they can't say like, "Hey, you could actually lose all of this," because they really want a percentage of it. So they can't like tell you to. They can't say take it all out.
I wish they said we are out of money.
We are out of money.
No, there's no more money in the banks. You're fucked. It's over. Take out now.
That's fine though, because have you ever seen It's a Wonderful Life? That all turns out great.
Hell yeah.
Everybody
Power of
just
love.
shows up with a bag full of Admiral shares and just dumps them out on the counter.
All right, let's get rolling. Yeah,
Shout out Mr. Potter, the true hero of It's a Wonderful Life.
the banker. He's kind of like an analog for Donald Trump, and he, just like Mr. Potter, is going to save everyone.
No, to be clear, Mr. Potter is far more scrupulous and
Oh yeah,
intelligent
Mr.
than
Potter
Donald Trump.
is a bro compared to Donald Trump.
Infinitely cooler than Donald Trump.
He has a cool last name too.
Yeah, just like that wizard. I feel like that's a good cold open.
Welcome to Western Kabuki, Gigolos and Gigolettes.
Welcome to Western Kabuki. We're learning about vor. We're learning about poverty. Caleb is not here tonight. I was about to say, Caleb, how are you doing? Which is why I'm uniquely unsuited to doing the intros. But here I am. Lolo, how you doing?
He's spiritually here.
Now that you've looked at your 401k.
I mean, after doing the live 401k react, you know what? Honestly, here's the thing: money, just a number, just a number.
Oh, did you see that thing that? Did you see that thing that Benny Johnson said?
Yes.
I think it's in the document. Actually,
I had put it in and then I took it back out again because I thought it was too obvious.
do you remember what it says off the top of your head, just for people who aren't online and listen to this to get that fill of online?
I mean, Benny Johnson has said a lot of things lately, but the thing that I put in was we have two choices. One, short-term economic hangover, but we protect our culture and sovereignty while giving our children a fighting chance at a functional country. Two, print fake money until the casino collapses and our children become debt slaves to communists. I know my choice.
Yup. I'm glad somebody fucking said it.
Oh, the thing he said that
Debt
I saw
slaves.
was him. He was like, none of this money's real. It's all ones and zeros.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that all these people all of a sudden are like anti-capitalist, not even anti-capitalist, just like don't care about money. They're like Buddhist. They're like, we don't need these material possessions anymore. We are above that now.
Yeah, like,
we do not need it.
What's the difference between $1,000 and $10,000? A zero. That doesn't mean anything.
He's
So
right.
true.
A zero has no value. It's nothing. So
That's right.
June, how are you doing?
I'm great. I have taken all of their advice. I am beyond money. I am embracing the chaos. I was very disappointed that today, as of recording, we're recording on April 7th. The markets didn't really move that much. And frankly, I was very disappointed. I wanted destruction. I wanted a circuit break. I wanted a really bleak day, and I just didn't get it. I don't really have a 401k, so I don't really have I don't care. I want destruction is what I want. But I'm doing okay. I could have had a better day.
And Josh from the Worst of All Possible Worlds,
That's me.
is visiting for the evening.
Yeah.
I am really bad at this. Wow.
Hey, you know what? It's all right. I'm hanging out. I can pretend to be Caleb if that's helpful. Like I've done this a few times now. I feel like I'm starting to get into
All right, Josh is the new host of the show.
All right.
I'm stepping down.
That's right. I have talented Mr. Ripley, Caleb, and no, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back. I came on the show a couple months ago.
I think it was back in
now.
February. If
It
I
was
remember
like
correctly.
right.
It was January.
It was January,
actually.
right at the TikTok ban.
It was almost 3 months ago now that I came on to sort of talk about, because at that point it was still up in the air. What would happen with the TikTok ban.
Wait,
And
that was before he was in office, technically,
yes,
too.
we recorded on.
God.
I've got this on here, January 16.
Yes.
And so at that time, we were kind of gaming it out. We were saying what might happen. I think the episode did come out after TikTok was back up again.
Right.
Yeah.
But since then, almost nothing has changed. And we just got hit with yet another extension on them selling TikTok. The only thing that has changed is the amount of time that it's taken for President Deals to broker the biggest, most beautiful deal. And we are right back at square one yet again.
It seems like even less likely to even happen at this point,
Yeah.
from what I can tell. Like,
For sure.
From my point of view, I haven't dug too deep in like the current situation. I know last time we talked, there was only, I think, two potential buyers, but I think there's like a third. There might be like another potential buyer now.
There's more potential buyers, but the sort of pathway to doing a deal, I think, has grown even narrower as a result of Trump repeatedly antagonizing the Chinese state. So
wait, so you're telling me that you wouldn't want to deal with a country imposing 104% tariff on you in 2 days?
Personally, wouldn't want to do it. That's just me.
Skills
Weak.
issue.
You're weak. You're weak.
So, we're going to talk about that, but I've gone ahead and I've, done my best to prepare an episode for all of us today that's going to get folks up to speed if they haven't really been following what's going on with the whole TikTok and tariff situation. And hopefully also we'll just have an opportunity here to kind of clown on some guys, because I feel like that's a key cornerstone of what Western Kabuki is.
Right.
We love guys. We
Absolutely.
love clowning on guys. And there's been like, today wasn't the bloodbath I think a lot of people thought it was going to be. But there was still so many, in the last couple of days, so many just beautiful takes, so many amazing minds coming to the forefront. The right-wingers, they have beautiful minds. They've been cooking the last 4 days.
They have. What has been your favorite, like, most beautiful minded take, would you say?
Well, it's in the document here, so I think we'll talk about it. We'll just get to it now. But the vanilla. So I'll read the original post.
Yes.
Someone says, Chris Rugabear says, overheard in the newsroom. I just got something from a vanilla company. I guess 70% of the world's supply comes from Madagascar. We are going to have months and months worth of stories out of this. Hard to even know where to begin. Madagascar now facing 47% tariffs. And Jason Hornbuckle,
whose avatar, by the way, is an insane clown posse guy. I think that's Violent J. Yeah.
I never noticed that. I've looked at this tweet like 30 times. He says, vanilla... He says, vanilla is in vanilla ice cream, and what else? It's just beautiful. I feel like it's like there's so many other great ones, but I feel like this type of guy is like so many of these types of people that like don't cook for anyone. They don't understand like supply chains. They don't understand like anything. They're just like newly out of the womb. This is the first time they've thought about anything other than like their like cheesecake factory. Like that's all they've thought about their entire life until now.
Every week they just go to the Cheesecake Factory like 4 times. And it's like,
someone's got to keep that place afloat.
It's a big menu. There's lots of options to select from.
Also, and not to be childish, but what the fuck kind of name is Hornbuckle? What are you, from the Mayflower?
I know, that's a super fake name. Super not real name. I feel like that's a fake guy. That guy does not exist. That's one of those, that's like a bot. That's Grok right
We're going
there.
to find out that like the entire extended Hornbuckle family listens to this show. And I'm going to have to issue a public apology.
Like, if
Sorry, Hornbuckles.
If your name's Hornblower, I'm fine with that. Horatio, he's my boy. But don't come at me with this Hornbuckle bullshit.
When I worked,
Just a bullshit
I
name.
worked at a video store, and like the only joy we had was like weird customer names. And
Yeah.
we had a customer whose name was Delbert Stufflebean.
No. No.
Can't do better than that.
That was his Christian name, this guy?
I was like, maybe it's just like a name he used as a joke. And then I looked up the name and found out he'd passed. So R.I.P. Mr. Stufflebean.
Rest in peace.
That's sort of like one time, the stream that I'm on, I came across like a YouTube video of a guy who I found really, really entertaining. And then I found out that he has like a video production company me, and I called the phone number on the stream, and the woman who picked up was his wife. And I said, hey, I just really enjoyed these videos. What's up? Can I get a video commissioned? Like, what's going on? And she was like, oh, he died a few years ago.
Oh.
And so now it's become a running joke on this stream to talk about calling somebody's widow.
I haven't looked into this. I don't think anyone on the show has looked into this, but the guy who made Jazz Wolf, he's a bit older. There's a real possibility that the creator of Jazz Wolf is like maybe like going to die soon or is dead. Like the last photos of him,
it's way too painful. I just don't want to.
I know, and I don't even want to like know. I don't want to call. I don't want to find out. I don't want to call him, and then his widowed wife answers like, no, Jazz Wolf, Jazz Loon, these classics, the creator behind them, he's passed.
Burning of the Library of Alexandria.
I mean,
we'll never get anything else.
I've had that experience, and let me tell you, it's a doozy, especially when you're on stream for a couple hundred people. But we're not here to talk about calling widows today, really. We're here to talk about the economy of the United States of America, which is soon to be widowed. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. It's a terrible transition. Let's talk a little bit about like what's happened, right, since we last recorded. Because a lot.
Hey guys, Caleb here. This has been a preview of a premium episode. You can listen to the entire thing on our Patreon at patreon.com/Kabuki. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
et le porter au-delà des monts, au travers des vallées. C'est toi, toi, dont je me souviendrai, toi qui pourras à tout jamais atteindre mon cœur et le porter au-delà des monts, au travers des